Today is Christmas Day, so from all of us here at Elli-May's, we'd like to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Lord knows this has been one heck of a year. We've had a lot of issues going on with the world, the COVID and the riots and all that good stuff. So here's to a super exciting 2021, and hopefully we're on the right track to putting all this stuff behind us here in 2020. So today, Christmas, as a tradition here at Elli-May's, going to be smoking a rib roast. This is a boneless rib roast. Weighs about 4 pounds, just under 4 pounds. Just the wife and I today. So we're going to smoke this, and we actually are going to use our big green egg. We took it out of retirement, cleaned it up, and we're going to put this thing in the egg. And we're going to run it in the smoker at around 275 to 300 degrees. Today we're going to be using hickory wood instead of the traditional cherry that we normally use. So what we want to do is get this thing prepped while the smoker's heating up outside. And just so you know, today is 15 degrees here in southern Indiana. It's currently snowing a little bit right now, so it is cold, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to get this thing done. It'll probably take about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then sit down and enjoy it. First thing we want to do is something a little different we've never done before. So we're going to inject this thing. Now I know there's probably some people out there rolling over in their graves right now and probably going to send me a bunch of hate mail. But that's what we're going to do just to give it a little extra punch of flavor. And basically it's just beef broth with some of the seasoning in it. Now this is the seasoning we're going to use. Basically 2 tablespoons of salt, kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, and a tablespoon of garlic, granulated garlic, and a teaspoon of cayenne pepper for a little bit of a kick. Mix it all up and then made us a little au jus. So what we're going to do is take this trusty little pistol injector, get it full, and start injecting. And then once we get it injected, we're going to put a coat of oil, olive oil on it, and then put the rub over that just so we can get the nice crust formed on the outside. I mean, injecting is real simple. You just bang it like that, and you can kind of see. You probably can't yet, but this thing will plump up a little bit. And that's basically what we want to do, man. I like to call that Arnold Schwarzeneggering it, and just going to get some tons and tons of flavor in this thing. And we're not really doing any kind of pattern per se or any kind of special secret method. We're just injecting it, and then we're going to get it seasoned and get it on the smoker. And then, like I said, we're going to run the smoker around 275, 300 degrees. And we are actually using cowboy lump coal today instead of the traditional royal oak that we normally use. So this, just got squirted. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. So we're probably getting to the point where we're full. Like I said, this thing's only about just under 4 pounds, so it won't take long. And here in Indiana, it is deer hunting season, so we've been spending all of our free time in the woods trying to fill the freezer up, so we haven't been on the channel in a while, but we are back, and we are filming again, so stay tuned.
Is that leaking from the bottom?
To some more great videos. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you don't miss any other videos that we post, and give it a thumbs up. Helps the channel, helps the YouTube algorithm. So now we got it injected. Gonna get the thin coat of oil. Just gonna paint that on there, just like Picasso would do on his canvas. And like I said, this is gonna help get that nice bark formed on the outside of it. And then and this is, I don't know if I mentioned or not, this is a boneless rib roast. So there is no bone on it. Typically when we do this, we do bones. Bone in. And then cut the bone out when it's done and give it to the neighbor's dog. Not this year, so there we go. So now we have the oil on it. Now we are going to, or I'm going to, not we, hit it with seasoning. I'm going to start on the bottom. I didn't put any oil on the bottom. There's really no need for that. You can see where the injection moves all over the tray. You just want to make sure you get all the sides evenly coated like that. Get the sides done. Man, it smells so good already. It's not even cooking. All right, so there you have it, nice and seasoned. So now what we're gonna do is, once the smoker heats up, it's really close now, it's about 260 degrees, so another couple minutes. Now we did let this sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes to warm up a little bit. So once the smoker's at temp, we're gonna throw this dude on there and let her roll. Like I said, probably take 2.5, 3 hours, somewhere in there. We're gonna go to about 130 degrees. And then once we get it in there, we'll let it roll for about 45 minutes to an hour, then we'll check on it and see where we're at. So we're gonna go ahead and get this outside and get it hooked up to the biotherms and throw it on a smoker. So we'll bring you back in a little while when we check on it. So stay tuned, you don't wanna miss it. There you have it, guys. About an hour and a half into the cook, and as you can see, that bark is just incredible on that thing. Man, I cannot wait for this thing to get finished and cut into it and just see what it tastes like. Probably got about another hour to go, so we're going to get the lid closed on this before we lose all the heat, and close the vents up a little bit on it. Just kind of let the temperature slowly fall and just let it finish rendering out. And then here in about another hour or so, we'll get it inside and get it cut open. So stay tuned, man. We'll see you in a bit. It is 2.5 hours later, the finished product. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a small roast, and it's even smaller now that it's cooked. So we took it to 130 degrees internal temperature. It's been sitting here about 20 minutes probably or so, maybe 25, just resting. So what we want to do now is get into it and just see what's going on inside. But you can see it's got a beautiful bark on the outside of it. I mean, this up here is just going to be so crunchy. You can hear it crackling as a push on it. So real happy with the way it looks, the way it came out so far. But the true test is what happened on the inside. So without further ado, we're going to cut into this thing to see what's going on. So let me go this way since I'm left-handed. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's going to be amazing. Just go right down through there. Oh, man, I cannot wait to eat this. Oh, man. Just a little bit beyond medium rare, but that's about where we like it. So I'm going to call this almost perfect, but you can see all the juices in there. I mean, I don't have to push on it. You can see the juices just laying in there. I mean, just look at that. Incredible. Incredible. So let's go ahead and cut into a piece and see where we're at with this. Man, look at that. Jesus. Nice. Take a little piece here, get a little bit of skin. Here we go, nice little bark. Oh yeah. Really good. Tender, melt in your mouth. Injecting, you can taste that beef broth inside of it. Really, really gives it that extra punch. Just the hint of that cayenne pepper. Man. Amazing. Really came out nice. Really came out nice. So there you have it. Rib roast. Kind of recap what we did. We brought the big green egg out of retirement, got it cleaned up, and used that machine to do this roast. Now we did make an audible and ran the temperature up to 350 degrees. I got concerned with how frigid cold it is out here in southern Indiana, so I wanted to go a little hotter. But man, I tell you, with that egg, there's no need to do it. That thing's a beast. That thing will hold temperature and it just runs and runs and runs, man. It is almost just no maintenance. And once you get it set, it just goes, 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 and gets the job done great. Real happy with this. We used cowboy lump coal. Typically we use royal oak, but we used the cowboy brand today and used hickory wood. A big change for us here at Elli-May's. Typically we use cherry, it's our favorite. If we don't use cherry, we'll use apple, but today we did hickory. Then seasoned it up, and I'll put the recipe for the seasoning that we made in the description down below. But it came out real nice, almost perfect for us. So we're gonna man, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna enjoy this thing, and man, it's just really good. I can't say enough about it. I know that you can't smell it or taste it. We don't have that technology yet, but man, oh man, you just have to trust me on that. So anyway, if you like what you saw or seen, make sure to hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on any future videos. Got to ring that bell too. Turn on the notifications and give it a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm get this video out to the rest of the barbecue world so more people can enjoy it. So there you have it. Like I said, we're going to sit down, we're going to eat, and again, Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy New Year, and let's get 2020 behind us and open up 2021 with a bang and get all this crap behind us. So until 2021, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Take care.